I agree.
Will you show me how to make the best cup of coffee to have with French toast?
I will try. So, personally, I like the French press. I like to use a French press. I think it makes the best cup of coffee. And I saw this Groundwork brand, which I haven't tried yet, so I thought we'd give it a shot.
Okay. So, to make it, so far we need a French press.
Yep.
Right? That's what this cool plungery thing is.
That's right.
And we will not break it. We will put it down carefully. And your favorite, are these pre-ground beans?
No, these are whole beans, so I'm going to grind them because I think it's, you get the freshness if you ground the whole bean on the spot.
Okay, so we're going to have our Groundwork coffee and take it away.
Yep.
So you are going to pour some beans into your, this is the coffee blender. That smells fantastic.
Yeah,
oh my God, I love the smell of coffee beans.
The smell of coffee is probably my favorite scent. That and fresh cut grass. Weirdly. Yeah.
It's a good combo.
Yeah.
And candles. I bet.
So this thing has like lights to tell you the coarseness, but it's messed up because this is like a European brand and the outlet it's not designed for a US outlet. Okay. So actually the lights don't even correspond to anything anymore. Like it doesn't tell me anything, but typically when you have one of these grinders for coffee beans, it will tell you when to stop. But I just I just have like an internal timer for this one now.
Your intuition, your coffee intuition.
Tells me when it's at the right coarseness. So that should be good.
Okay.
And then you just
tip it over.
Yep. And that's a pretty fine ground. So
why do you grind the beans until they're fine instead of medium or coarse?
Good question. So the finer you make the grounds, the stronger your coffee will be.
Okay.
Because you're exposing more surface area of each individual ground.
Okay.
So like if you want like a slightly weaker coffee, you don't want it as bold. You can when you set it to like a coarse or a medium.
Okay.
But I go kind of fine. I go like to medium fine, and then you just get like a little bit of a bolder flavor.
Okay.
So
can I show these to the camera before we move on? So boys and girls, we have our finely
maybe medium. They're probably like medium.
Our medium ground coffee beans. Okay.
And then just throw them in the French press. Okay, and then the tip I picked up from the interwebs was to, so I'm already violating one thing. You're supposed to have this like warm. This should already if I was being really thorough, this glass would be kind of warmed up.
Okay.
But I'm just going to go ahead and pour the boiling water in there anyway without it being warm. You don't want to, like this boiled, but it's been sitting for a little while.
Okay.
You don't want it at full boil right into the grounds because it like burns the coffee.
Okay.
So I think I read, I don't know, like 200 degrees Fahrenheit or something is like the optimal temperature, maybe a little less.
Okay.
Just fill it up a little bit and then cover it for like 30 seconds. This is, I think it's called like a bloom.
Oh.
So like I don't really know what it does, but that's what I read. So you do that about 30 seconds, and then we'll call that good.
Okay. So it's kind of like letting the coffee grounds kind of like dip their little toes into the warm water.
Exactly.
And
then we throw them in the deep end and let them burn.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And then you just keep that. You want to keep the heat in, so I was told. And then 3 to 4 minutes. 4 minutes I read was optimal.
Okay.
You let it brew. Okay. So we'll let that brew for 4 minutes.
And we'll be back in 4 minutes.
And so when you hear the worst sound in the world, then you know your coffee's done. So now,
excellent.
Where the word French press comes into play. So now you're literally just going to press this down. You just push the plunger down, being careful to not splash it all over the place. That's it. So now you're just pushing the grounds down, and it's ready to go. So I like it because it's really easy. It's basic ass cooking.
It is basic ass cooking.
I think since you're not a huge fan of coffee, when I first started drinking coffee, I would throw a lot of sugar in it and a lot of cream, and that just made it, you know, a little like sweeter and more palatable.
Okay.
So I think since you're a novice, we should make yours light and sweet.
Okay.
And then as you mature as a coffee drinker, Nicole, you will use less and less of these things over here. Yeah.
One day I will be like you and just drink it black and hot.
Exactly.
Strong, like a punch to the gut.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll do a nice...
cheers. Cheers to this,
to
the best coffee.
The best cup of coffee ever.
The best cup of coffee.
It's nice. I like that one.
You're hardcore. Like, it's steaming hot and black.
I feel like groundwork needs to pay us for this.
Oh, yeah, not sponsored.
Yeah, not at all.
It's smooth. I was not expecting this.
It's really smooth, actually.
It's very hot. But it's... I have no idea how you're just drinking it.
That's so funny you say that because we make fun of my dad because he, like, just right off the... right away, just, like, straight to the gullet.
You guys are hardcore.
But I always considered myself a wimp with the hot drinks.
I don't think you are.
But coffee, I can pretty much just, I guess I'm turning into my dad. It's true what they say.
Yeah, I do. I really do like it. Yeah. It's like, I was expecting it to be bitter. I think in the past I've had maybe cheap coffee.
And probably not enough cream and sugar.
Probably not enough cream and sugar. But this is actually quite enjoyable.
Oh, good.
Well, thank you for coming. Will you look at the camera?
Oh, yeah. We're filming. We're making a video. I forgot.
Thank you for coming on the show and teaching me how to make the best cup of coffee.
And would you agree that it's a basic-ass cup of coffee?
This is a very basic-ass cup of coffee.
Easy to do. Very easy. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you in the next video.